Crawford and Patterson guarding Crawford, just crossing over. Crawford in the air. Crawford counted and one. Look, there's so many good players off of the bench, but Crawford is, look at this.
I mean, forget about it. I mean, that
here is Durant cuts baseline. Crawford able to get.
Reggie Bullock going to start knocking down three balls left and right. Crawford.
Put it right at the shins. Crawford going for four. Nobody's got more.
Nobody.
He's got that. If he makes it, it's the 40th of his career, the most in NBA history. Jamal Crawford. How about that rainbow? Did it come down wet? Man, was that up there.
and he shoots like that. And, you know, we talk about how Farouk Aminu, who shoots that high arcing shot. So does Crawford. And here you go.
Deep three from Crawford goes.
Paul swings it to Crawford. Baseline rises for the three ball. Bingo!
And that was great defense by the Clippers. They were ready to play on that one.
Got to pick him up.
About 10 points a game. Came into the game, he'd scored 93 points, but taken 95 shots to get him.
Paul, you see his head up, so good at that. Crawford.
He'll get it right back. Won't waste a chance.
Crawford again for three.
Lawson and Miller together. Bingo! That was the lineup that did so well for George Karl's teams. He would bring these two guys in together, and they would just get all sorts of good shots because he would let Lawson fly, and then if they went in a half-court setting, they'd let Miller conduct.
14-point lead, the Clippers' biggest.
Crawford, jumper, rattles in. He's
to Reddick, we'll see. Crawford will let it fly. Boy, knock it down.
By Lamb. A lot of eyes on Lamb.
Crawford pulls up and rims it.
With 5 on the clock. Fires it, hits it.
by that response, no. The list grows on a yearly basis as Crawford.
Clippers by a pair. Crawford, the lob, the basket.
It's now 10.
Crawford.
The work out front. By himself.
And they stopped going.
Well, Crawford, a little bit of space. Doesn't take much, does it? Crawford, though, has got space. It's at the 4 area elementary schools. Out of the timeout. The lead for Crawford.
Griffin now to Crawford, and Crawford, the three, and it's Crawford deep in the corner, and he's fouled. Makes the three, and he's fouled.
Well, you got to close out under
performance tonight. You think back to Wednesday night here as Crawford.
So lobs it back to Crawford for 3 in the lead. Bingo! It's off the bench. Crawford for 3. Bingo!
Figured one of two things might happen tonight.
Bingo! Crawford for 3. Bingo!
From the timeout.
Crawford, 3 ball. Bang to the corner. Crawford for 3 more. Bingo!
To make a lot of hay off that play. Here goes Crawford to the basket.
Yeah, that's where he's dangerous, Mike. He'll finish, and he finishes with a soft touch on the board.
Clippers by 1. Not very fast either. Crawford off the glass. Feeling it, baby. And Cousins and the Clippers have heated things up here.
Sequences. That's impressive.
Valanciunas back in. And there's Crawford. You know what? It's that sort of night for him. He's 7 of 9. He's got 18 easy.
11 going to play in this game. Well, the quickness. Courtney Lee just picked up his 5th foul.
Crawford leads the league in altitude. His shots go so high.
But it's so effortless, Mike. It's just like you're just saying, my gosh, look how high that is.
For crying out loud. Crawford, the right-handed scoop is a beauty.
In the third, and Crawford right to the rim. He's
2. Crawford challenged by Durant. Score.
Crawford going to move. To the back.
Gone way above and beyond that tonight. What a performance. Crawford. Contested shot. And he's not.
Paul or anybody.
Crawford for 2. Clippers by 1. Crawford 3. Begging for the 4-point.
But he's not had a good game. He's only had the 1 3-pointer in this quarter and 1 other bucket.
Crawford working with McLemore. Circles around Jordan. Fires and hits.
105-102. Crawford trying.
Dudley's out to the protector shooter on the court. Under pressure. Oh, what?
Crawford spinning, taking, made it again.
He's been murdered all night long. Every time he makes a shot, it's a big shot.
A minute and a half to go. Crawford drives right. Pulls up. He hits. Jamal Crawford does it again. What a ball game. But a furious battle for the basket.
Look at this pump fake right here. Boom. Now I got you.
In with it. Oh boy. Slam dunk Griffin. This game has been unbelievable.
Look at this. Here he comes. Blake Griffin.
From Shumpert. Redick has it. Crawford. Alley-oop to Griffin, and he throws it down. You can see that one coming as the Clippers go up by 4, their largest lead.
All men are created equal.
Griffin has 15.
But what an amazing play. You just pitch that thing up there. It doesn't matter where you throw it. Blake Griffin can go get it. He dunks on the way up.
Nuclear athleticism. He just gets so high. Well, not that high but he started from so far out.
And Jamison.
Crawford finds Jamison, who lobs it.
So his 4th career triple-double and the franchise's 14th triple-double. Crawford underneath.
104. Unbelievable. 29-3. Inside it goes. Blake Griffin tied at 13. 104.
Trying to get it to Lee. Crawford the pass and Griffin the finish.
18 of the game, his 5th 3-ball of the game. Dudley. Bingo!
Drive fake this time and set that out.
Down low to Hollins for the slam dunk.
And Crawford has 8 assists to go with his 23.
He is not on the bench right now, not on the floor. As will
Crawford, Matt Barnes. Points off the takeaway.
Jamison has that kind of range.
Aggressive here.
Crawford drops it to Griffin, slam dunk.
Here's Barnes, leaves it for Crawford. Underneath, Griffin just waits.
You know, like I said, the ones that are sitting home thinking about it is family.
That is Super Bowl Sunday usually.
This one worth waiting for. Crawford finds Griffin, slam dunk. Twins, it's the law. The Clippers 100 with 6 unanswered points to lead the Kings 100-98. He got
4th in the West. That's what 30 and 15 will get you.
That's that shot blocking.
Griffin, you've seen it.
Watch video then. You know what? Input equals output.
Blake
Crawford leaving it up there and almost in the cylinder. DeAndre Jordan forces a timeout on Amani Williams.